Seesaw Playgroup has been in operation for over 30 years now, so you could say it is somewhat of a staple of the local community. This is therefore how we have come to be involved in this collaboration project. We, along with other key community groups, have come together to create a project that shows the community spirit of not just the village itself, but the local surrounding areas. This togetherness is something that is imitated year after year at Seesaw Playgroup, as children and families come from both the village and the larger surrounding catchment area. So to us, this collaboration project is particularly successful as it is a concrete example of how the Mosside community is a positive place where everyone is welcome and will be given the opportunity to grow and develop just like these trees will and the kids who come to Playgroup every year. So in conclusion, Seesaw Playgroup is extremely proud of its roots in Mosside, and as these trees mature and go from strength to strength over the years, we too hope to continue to be a strong part of this inclusive community for many years to come. Thank you.
I arrived as the minister of Mosside Presbyterian Church around a year and a half ago. On the day of my ordination and installation, there was a tragic event that occurred in Mosside which moved members of the community association to raise money for the children involved. About a week later, I got a knock on the door from two dodgy looking individuals. Turned out to be Sammy and Jimmy, who asked for my help in counting the money raised. That was my first encounter with the Mosside Community Association, but it was also my first experience of the love and care that the Community Association has for Mosside. It also showed me their integrity. To get a witness in the counting of the charity collection spoke volumes. The church should be a witness of the love of Jesus Christ to all people in all walks of life. Mosside Presbyterian Church is in a privileged position to reach out into the community of Mosside with this love, to show the community that we're not about our own little bubble of people, but rather we're trying to follow the command of Jesus to go out into the community and tell others the incredible news about how our lives can be changed when we enter into a relationship with Jesus Christ. In my 4 months before lockdown, I didn't have much interaction within the community. However, there are representatives from each facet of the community that attend the church, so I feel a connection with all of the organisations represented by these trees. And what I look forward to in future years is getting to know everyone of all ages and stages. And so it is a privilege that we as a church can work together within the community to show everyone that we care for them and that we are here for them in whatever circumstances they find themselves, regardless of whether or not they believe what we believe. And as restrictions loosen and we're able to do more, we look forward to future collaborations and ventures within the Mosside community. We as a church must do what we can to tell the world, starting with Mosside, that Jesus loves them and that we care for them too. So with the help of all the other organisations represented here today, we look forward to providing for the needs of all the residents in Mosside. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, the current Secretary of Moycraig Young Farmers. Moycraig Young Farmers was established in 1942 and is a voluntary run organisation in the heart of Mosside village. Within our organisation we have members aged between 12 and 30 from an array of different backgrounds. We meet fortnightly for club meetings which could range from games nights to academic presentations. Our members partake in a wide range of competitions throughout the year, such as public speaking, football and floral art. I firmly believe that these club meetings and competitions help to build the skills of the young people in our community that they can take with them as they move further into adulthood. Speaking on behalf of the club, I can say that we were delighted to take part in the collaboration project within Mosside. As a club, we have always been and will continue to be extremely grateful for the support the local community has given us. Without them, we would not be in the position that we are today. Moycraig's seen the collaboration project as the perfect opportunity to give back to our community and to build relationships further. As a club of young adults, this project has provided us with the opportunity to build positive relationships with others. By planting a tree today with the Moycraig logo, this will act as a reminder for all current and future members of the importance of teamwork and supporting everyone within our community. On behalf of Moycraig Young Farmers, it gives me great pleasure to be here as their official representative today and I look forward to continued collaboration with these groups in the future.
Mosside Women's Institute was formed 65 years ago, and it's a good example of the long-lasting collaboration, especially between women. The Women's Institute is a worldwide organisation, and this year in particular we are promoting and encouraging the planting of trees. So Mosside Women's Institute is very happy to be involved in this community project. Mosside Monday Club was formed in 2009 for older people, and it collaborated a few years ago with Mosside Community Association, the Youth Club, and jointly they wrote, produced and performed a play within this area. The project, although some time ago, has had a long-lasting effect on both groups, forging friendships, understanding and appreciation of how an intergenerational project can inspire and educate all in the community. The planting of this tree on behalf of Mosside Women's Institute symbolises the importance contribution that women through the Women's Institute have been making in this community since the 1950s, and for the future generations a long-term reminder that women are rooted in this area. That's it. And because I didn't attend a Zoom meeting, I have to do the vote of thanks. So I would like to thank everybody involved for their contribution to this collaborative tree planting project. The number of groups represented here today demonstrates the diversity of involvement within Mosside community. In terms of support and on delivering of this project, I would like to thank the following individuals and groups for their contribution. Louise O'Kane for leading the workshops, Robert Holmes for all the wee bits of help that he does, the staff of Causeway Coast and Glens Council, the Mayor and the councillors represented here today. The funders without whom we would not be able to have this long-term historical legacy for future generations. So finally, thanks to Mosside Community Association and for everyone here who came today. Thank you.